Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, how you doing? I've just been down Rochester High Street this morning. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 12:23 p.m.
It's 12:23 p.m. on the 28th of September and I've been out twice this morning. I went out to walk Max across the field, and I've also been out down Rochester High Street. I have. So I went into Subway. I've had a 6-inch Subway, and I had a sausage and omelette 6-inch sub with a nice latte, a coffee and a 6-inch sub, which had omelette, sausage, spinach, sweet corn, topped with mayonnaise, and I had Italian hearty bread. So I've just been to Subway in Rochester. To start with, it was really quiet. There was nobody in there. There was a Asian gentleman and an Asian lady, and they served us because I went in there with my son. So they served us, and it was very quiet. So sat down at the table, had a coffee. I also got a cookie, which I will show you, a white chocolate chip cookie. So cookie. White chocolate chip cookie. So like I said, it was very quiet. It was lovely and quiet. And then it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for the, what I call play acting to start. People start being silly and behaving like, I don't know. A lady came in, she was large. She was, I would say, Filipino or Chinese woman. She sat down, and this is when it starts. I'm sat with somebody, my son, having a coffee and a sub, and then this lady starts burping. A woman, while I'm eating my dinner. A woman, and then her phone was incessantly going off, and she started belching. A woman, slightly overweight. So I sat there eating my sub, and I sat there eating my coffee, but it was putting me off. It was putting me off, and apparently my mood changed. It's because I just, I'm trying to eat and someone's belching while you're eating. It did put me off, but I wasn't in the mood, it just put me off. No, she didn't speak, she was just sat there burping. Then Deliveroo guys came in with their Deliveroo pouches, and it got busy, and me and my son left. And I went into Bernardos. Bernardos? Or did we go into Bernardos before? I think we went into I can't remember now whether we went into Bernardos before or after Subway. Must have been before. So I've got some DVDs to watch. Tom Hanks, Paul Newman and Jude Law in Road to Perdition. Robert De Niro in Raging Bull. The Giver with Jeff Bridges, Meryl Streep and Taylor Swift, The Giver. A Life Less Ordinary with Ewan McGregor and Cameron Diaz and Holly Hunter when they were young. It would be interesting to see Ewan McGregor really young. And Johnny Depp as Rango. And I went to see Rango at the cinema with my dad Derek some years back now. customer receipt, £4.10. And I was in there at 10:48 this morning. Bernardos. Now I'm going to sound funny because I got some socks and I think these are German socks, German ladies socks, dye on them, dye. So let's read this. Bambus ist die neue Wurfelfaser. Sei ist sedig, weg, ein Griff und natürlich. Atmung aktiv. Sei ist besonders angenehm zu tragen, kühlend im Sommer und wärmend im Winter. Damit ist Bambus die Idealfaser für Socken. Packen bit für Rückfragen aufbewahren. Rhine. Ladies socks from Germany in Bernardos. So I got those and a small packet of playing cards because I like playing patience. You know, when you're on your own and there's nothing to do, there's some patience cards there. So I went into the Bernardos shop and came home and we stopped off in the Co-op because I fancied getting a scratch card. And just lately, when I've got a scratch card, I've got nothing on it. I haven't won a thing, but my goodness, this is the first time I've won in ages. And this is Winning Sevens, £3 scratch card. And if you get a 7, you win a prize. And I've won £10 on it. So that paid for my shopping. I went in there with £10, got some stuff, and I've come out with £10. Thank you. Winning Sevens, £7, £10 on that. And I thought I'd try these fresh grapefruit mint Tic Tacs because they are sugar free. Grapefruit mint Tic Tacs in the Co-op Rochester Riverside. So I'm now back home, and guess what I came back home to? A pigeon on my balcony, and it had shat itself on my balcony. I came in and there was a pigeon on my balcony stuck. Now I've handled pigeons before. There was a pigeon that I rescued in Gloucestershire, and a guy came out from Coventry, of all places, at 11 o'clock at night, supposedly from the RSPCA. He came out from Coventry to my safe house and took this pigeon. So I've handled pigeons. So this pigeon was fluttering all over my balcony. It shat on my balcony, and it had feathers stuck to its feet, like baby white feathers. So I took the pigeon into my bathroom, and it started fluttering about, and I held it, and then I took the feathers that were stuck to its feet off. That's why it was grounded on the balcony. It had got some shit stuck on its feet. So I pulled the feathers off and it flew. It's flown away. But there was a pigeon staring at me. I came into my flat. There was a pigeon staring at me on the balcony. A bloody pigeon. And you know they shit everywhere, don't they? So I saved it and it flew off. So there's no need to call the RSPCA out. And the lift has, I don't know how long the lift has been out in this block of flats, but it's still stuck on the 3rd floor. The lift is still not working, and it is now Wednesday, and it packed in last week. So people are still walking up and down the stairs with kids and with shopping. I also stopped off at the candy shop. The candy shop in Rochester High Street to get a couple of postcards. So we've got a picture of the candy shop in Rochester High Street. The Candy Bar, 76 High Street, Rochester, Kent. You get some nice coconut ice in there. And we've got Rochester Cathedral, Rochester, Kent. So they sell postcards. It's a lovely little shop. I just wanted to send, I've got 2 stamps left, and I wanted to send a couple of people a postcard of Rochester. So there you are. It's been a lovely morning. It was a lovely day yesterday. The Dennis bin truck has gone down the road. Dennis bin truck has gone down the road, Corey's Road. My mum Jennifer rang me this morning to tell me that she wasn't feeling very well. Now, I know I had onions in my salad yesterday, and it was a birthday treat, and sometimes, you know, you want to eat things that are tasty. And I ate red onions, and they give me wind. And last night I had a bit of trapped wind underneath my ribs. So I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to try and, you know, release the gas underneath my ribs. Because it does say online that sometimes indigestion feels like you're having a heart attack. It's very, very painful. So I was up at 4 this morning, walking up and down, trying to get the wind out of underneath my rib area. And of course you belch, don't you? You burp. Gas makes you burp. But I wasn't doing it in a public place. I wasn't belching in a shop, in a pub or in a cafe. I was belching in the privacy of my own home. So it does make you wonder why that woman walked in and started burping behind me and my son, belching quite loudly. I don't do it in a public place. I do it in the privacy of my own home. So last night at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was burping in my flat. But I wouldn't say I was ill, because I managed to get up this morning and go out and meet my son and have a coffee into the Subway. But I was belching at 4 o'clock this morning. Guys, I am now going to have a shower, and I'll see you later.